morning. We're headed to SeaWorld Orlando today to check out the Seven Seas Food Festival. We've seen several vlogs and the food looks amazing. Stay tuned with us to see what good eats we can find.
So we made it into the park and we're stopping at our first food booth, which is the Florida Market booth. One of the items that we noticed on the vlogs that we were watching was the key lime martini, so we had to get that and try it out. Now if you are stopping here for the festival, they have food and beverage lanyards that get you multiple items for one price. Down here you can see they have a 5-item for 30, an 8-item for 40, and we bought the 15-item package for 60. It's an extremely good value. It doesn't matter the item cost. You pay the one price for the pass and you get any item you want, up to 15 of course. So let's take a look at the key lime martini and take a taste. Okay, we got the key lime martini from the Florida booth. It looks very interesting. You can see there's a little graham cracker crumb underneath at the bottom with the key lime filling on the top, and of course they have a lime for decoration. So I'm going to take the lime off, get in here and take a bite and see what this thing tastes like. Very creamy, looks very good. Vlog reviews that we've seen about this say that it's very tart. I don't find it as tart as I thought it might be. It's actually just, I think, just about right. Like I said, it's very creamy. I'm gonna get down in here and get some graham crackers with it. Very good, very rich. Probably one of the better ones that I've had. So let's move on to one of the next items. Okay, up next for our tasting pleasure is the North Atlantic Market. Several items on this menu definitely caught our attention. We've seen them on the vlogs as well. The sweet corn and cheddar hush puppies look amazing. They're sitting on top of a bacon jam, and of course the Bananas Foster cheesecake cones. Here's the rest of the items. There is a New England lobster roll and a grilled venison sausage slider, but I think we're just going to stick with the corn fritters and the Bananas Foster's cheesecake. So let's go get them. Hey guys, up next is the North Atlantic Market, and there's some sweet corn fritters that we've got with a bacon jam. They are sitting on top of what looks like onion and bacon. It's supposed to be phenomenal. So let me take a bite of one of the fritters and see if I can get a little bacon jam on there too. There's a wonderful crunch on the outside, very soft, very subtle. Inside, a little bit of corn in there, slight sweetness, not overly sweet, so I would say it's a little more savory than sweet. But let's see the bacon jam. There's something crunchy in it, so I'm assuming it's some bacon that's been rendered down so it's crunchy. The onions are nice and sweet, cooked down perfectly, and it's not overly sweet, not overly savory, so it's a nice balance between that and the corn fritter. Alright, second item up from the North Atlantic Market is the Banana Foster cheesecake cone, which looks amazing. It looks like a sugar cone with a cheesecake filling inside that's got the whipped cream on top, a little bit of caramel, and of course a banana tucked in the top. So I'm going to get in here with a spoon because I think it's going to be too messy to eat with the, just eating it like an ice cream cone. Try not to make a mess here too. Very, very banana-y. It's definitely got a texture to it. It's not super smooth like that key lime martini we just had. You can definitely tell there's bananas chip chopped up inside of it. Get another bite here. Sweetness is about moderate. I don't think it's overly sweet. It's not super rich, so it's definitely something you can enjoy. Alright, we're next at the German market. We're going to get one item from here, which is a pretzel wrap bratwurst. Alright, we're at the German market, and the one item that I said caught our eye was the wrapped bratwurst. So to me, it kind of looks like a German version of a corn dog, so to speak, only it's not a corn batter on it. And there is a beer cheese dipping sauce that goes along the side. So let's take a taste. Sausage isn't overly spicy, not too herby. The bread wrap around it is fantastic. It is a little bit doughy, so it gives you that underbaked taste just a little bit. It's really good. Hopefully you can hear me, guys. It's a little noisy over here. They got a show going on to my left. This is the Polynesian Market. That's what's up next. This one, the Hawaiian Pineapple Dream Cake, is the reason we're here. Becky's picking it up right now. So next time you see me, we're going to be tasting it. All right, guys, we're up here at the Polynesian Market. Pineapple Dream Cake I was just talking about. I'm drooling over now because it looks amazing. The only thing I would say is the pineapple on top looks like it might be a canned pineapple and not fresh, or either they took it and they simmered it down in a simple syrup just to make it a little easier to eat. They did wrap it in what looks like cardboard that is kind of like a muffin cup, so it is on the bottom as well. So I did tear it apart here at the corner so we could get in there and take a look. So let me cut into it and we'll take a bite, see what it tastes like. The cream cheese icing, nice and sweet. It is cold, so it's been refrigerated. The cake itself is very moist. I didn't get any pineapple here, but I think it's still a really great cake. The cream cheese icing is just a winner. It's a really great dessert. All right, we're here at the Asian market. One of the items that I saw, definitely have to try, is the skewered pork wrapped in bacon. I'll be right back with it. All right, one of the items I was looking forward to the most on the vlogs that we saw as a preview is a pork stick wrapped in bacon, and I believe it's either a barbecue sauce or a hoisin sauce. And it does look as good as the description, and I'm gonna get in here and take a bite and see what I think. Very tender. The sauce is super sweet. The bacon gives it a nice smokiness. It is as good as I expected it to be, so it's definitely a winner. All right, we're here at the Brazilian Market booth, the one that I've been looking forward to the most. From the vlogs that we've watched, as I said before, a lot of the stuff looks amazing, and this is the one that sparked my interest from the beginning, and for two reasons here. We've got a Brazilian churrasco and a bacon-wrapped sweet plantain. I love plantain, so I can only imagine wrapping it with bacon is going to make it all that much better. So we're going to go get them, and we'll be back to show you and taste. Okay, we're here at the Brazilian Market with the #1 item we wanted to try at the food festival is the bacon wrapped plantains at the Brazilian Market. So I'm going to take a bite here and then give you my opinion and see if it's as good as we expect it to be. From the vlogs we watched, we thought the sauce was a caramel, but from tasting it, we believe it's probably some type of an orange marmalade or an orange reduction. I thought maybe the plantain wasn't as ripe, but I think it's the sauce. So it's very good. The bacon gives a nice smokiness to it and a little bit of crunch. So definitely worth the trip up here. Okay, next up at the Brazilian Market is the Brazilian churrasco. I'm making note here so I don't mess it up. It's a grilled skirt steak with a chimichurri and a garbanzo frito on it. You can see there's some French fried onions on the top. There's the chimichurri here and the garbanzo frito. It looks almost like another meat of some kind. Maybe it's a pork along with the garbanzo beans. So I've got a bite prepared here already. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite and we'll see what it tastes like. Lots of citrus flavors. The meat's tender. It does have a little bit of a chew to it.
but really good flavors. It's salty, it's savory. The garbanzos are nice and tender, and I'm still not sure what the other chunks are. I'm going to taste that separately here off camera, and I'll probably make a note of it and let you know. Okay, we took a little rest. We got kind of full. The portions here are pretty large, so we grabbed a little water, found a bench, and chilled out for a little bit. So we've got 5 of the 15 left, so we're going to go ahead and try to use them up here. And one of the items we're going to do here is at the Caribbean Market. We were here earlier today, passed by, but I decided not to try it until now. So this is what we're going to go get, and we'll tell you what it tastes like. Okay, we decided to stop back at the Caribbean Market, as I stated. Had to take a little break. The food portions have been really large here, so we're trying this one again once I have a little more room on my stomach. This is a slow roasted cinnamon braised pork belly over a plantain mash. So it looks really good. Let me see if I can break the pork belly apart instead of taking one large bite. Alright, cuts nice and easy. Must be very tender. Wow, you can definitely get the cinnamon. The pork belly is very tender. Let me taste the plantains. These are a little bit sweeter than the ones we had earlier. The mash is great. Very soft. A little bit of cinnamon flavor, not overly sweet. So this is a really great dish. We're still making our way around the park, and we came across the Mediterranean Market, and one of the items that we had seen previously was the chocolate Guinness mousse parfait. Sounded kind of good, so we thought we'd stop and try this. We're still getting full, and this is probably going to be one of the last items, but we've got a few more on the lanyard to use up before the end of the day, so let's go get it. Alright, just got this from the Mediterranean Market. It is a dark chocolate Guinness mousse with a Bailey's infused cream, and looks like a chocolate cookie crumble on the top. So, sounds really good. Let me take a bite here and we'll tell you what it tastes like. It seems fairly firm, the whipped cream anyway. Get a little bit more chocolate there because I'm only getting what looks like the whipped cream. Wow, is that creamy? That is really chocolatey. I really don't taste the Guinness too much. I'm getting a very little bit of the Bailey's from the cream on top, but wow, is that good. This is definitely a winner. This may be one of the top desserts that we've tasted today, even beyond that key lime martini. So we're going to enjoy the rest of this, and we'll be back for hopefully something else. Hey guys, that's a wrap here from SeaWorld Orlando and the Seven Seas Food Festival. We, out of convenience today, bought the sampler pass, 15 total items, and we only made it through 12. The food quality was amazing, and the portion sizes were huge, so that's why we only made it through 12 of the items. This festival runs on weekends until April 15th, so you still got plenty of time to check it out. So for Vero Beach Foodie, until we eat again.